Los Angeles mayor. It would have been one thing if they had something that I just really wanted to react to with you guys. Gavin will probably also want to react to this with you guys, so double up. We'll get a little both react along. I don't know if I'm going to cut clips of any of this. I don't know if it'll be on Casa del Vanguard. I don't know if it'll just be for members after this stream is over. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please chat because
Yes, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button for me, please. That really does help me out. So a lot of times I watch the Vanguard, and I like them because, like, they're young guys, and they're always talking about what's going on, and they always stay on top of the Emma and Anna beef. Not only that, they tell you the truth about what's going on with Polymarket Studios, TYT. Let's go ahead and get into it, guys. But again, before we do, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell. Thank you, guys, for watching. Let's get into it.
I do not have anyone to talk to here with me today, so I'll be trying to pay attention to chat and respond to any questions you guys might have in the meantime. But yeah, this was super fun. Got a message from a little birdie the other day that was like, oh, hey, they reacted to your stuff on Majority Report. And I had to check it out. And of course, I'm really excited to react to this with you guys.
Credit where credit's due. That's what this segment's about. This segment's about. As you know, we have been talking about Project 2025 for, I don't know, probably a year at this point. And it has been accelerated by the entry in whatever it was, June or July or August, of the crypto tech bros, Peter Thiel, Elon Musk, Andreessen, et al.
And you have to know that that is the exact name that Ana Kasparian and Cenk Uygur will not allow to come out of their mouth. Peter Thiel. Because Peter Thiel is part of the Polymarket Studios that does fund the Young Turks. And this is known across the board. So they act like it's not a big deal. Guys, look up Palantir when you get a chance. Thank you. Let's get back into it.
All who also had a similarly aligned incentive structure to attack the federal government. Look, Steve Bannon said this in 2017 at CPAC, maybe in February of 2017. Yes. And this has been out there.
Vogt talked about traumatizing federal workers.
And he and Vogt worked for an outfit. He was doing this in conjunction with the Heritage Society, but he was
Heritage Foundation.
Heritage Foundation.
His think tank was called the Center for Renewing America.
A lot of people speculating that I'm leaving the left. I'm actually leaving Kansas City to go be Nomiki Konst and Bill de Blasio's third.
For Renewing America. That was basically the Trump administration in exile. All right. So here is a clip from the Vanguard about people who were in Project 2025 denial.
So if you just type in TYT Project 2025, beautifully, the first search result, Trump's plan is not Project 2025. Who could believe it?
Now, this may look a little confusing, right? Because it's like he's on both sides of the thing, but I know that you guys can handle it, right? But he is they're covering him, calling out TYT for their lies. And they do lie.
You know, that's crazy. Let's take a quick look and see exactly, what Anna had to say in this clip. Then we're going to take a look at one more.
So I totally believe this reporting. I think this is actually accurate reporting. And if reporters didn't just serve as stenographers for the Democratic Party, they would have maybe found out there's a different think tank that literally has the same slogan as Donald Trump, and they might have reported on that ahead of time instead, but they didn't.
And the people at the Majority Report, I think it was Matt, making a production decision. They were like, we want to feature the more handsome of the Vanguard. So they've got Gavin's luscious long blogs. They were like, this guy's disgusting. He's just slobbering and eating during the production. Let's cut him out of half of a frame. No, I'm just kidding.
His top staffers were connected to it, including Kellyanne.
So this video is about how there's another plan that's, way less concerning than Project 2025. That, all these liberals in mainstream media and all these Democrats, they're freaking out and they want to fear.
It's like Gavin's still here to co-host with me. I can still interrupt him.
fearmonger about Project 2025, but in reality, there's this other one that like Kellyanne Conway is behind or something, and it's way less scary. It's way less scary. Actually, if Trump gets into power, it might not even be that dramatic at all. It's probably just going to be like any other Republican administration, right?
Yeah, I remember we reacted to this at the same time. And to Cenk's credit, this was before he had gone so soft on MAGA. He's actually pushing back on her from what I remember.
He is pushing back on her here, and he's right to push back on her. And they're right about that, too, as far as it goes with before Cenk went full MAGA, because a month before the elections, he was calling Trump, all kinds of, of the H word and all of that. So, and then suddenly he's like, no, I shouldn't. You're too progressive if you do that. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, man, the whiplash gives people headaches, bro. Like neck aches and everything. Like it's actually unsafe for you to do. We need a neck brace now, bro. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit because I kind of want to see the reaction as far as like to what Gavin and we'll say the Vanguard, were saying, and just all the lies again coming out of TYT. But the thing is, like, I don't know what's going on with TYT, to be honest, because I haven't seen Cenk in so long, and I don't know if he's running around trying to get more money or what's going on. And Anna is not happy over at TYT. Let me be very clear.
Foundation wants is what Donald Trump wants, right? And it is so crazy that they decided to run cover over that specific issue. When if you look back at TYT's history, they've done a good job of always dogging the Heritage Foundation. That used to be bread and butter for them. That used to be almost as frequent as like dogging on some shit that came from PragerU. You know what I mean? Just Heritage Foundation's deeply embedded in the Republican Party austerity measures and has been for decades now. Like the idea that Donald Trump would be breaking from that as he is the power leader of the Republican Party, it just doesn't make sense, right? Which is why a lot of people were skeptical and giving them the side eye when they were trying to defend it in the first place, Gavin and I included.
We need to check all your social media to make sure that you are a loyalist. We're putting you in a file. We'll contact you after. Like the idea.
I mean, in October, right? ProPublica released a video, and the quote was, "We want the bureaucrats to be traumatically affected when they wake up in the morning. When we want them to not want to go to work because they are increasingly viewed as the villains. We want their funding to be shut down. We want to put them in trauma."
So this kind of rhetoric is exactly what's really been going on when you look at Doge and Elon Musk and everything. And I don't care where the think tank came from, whether it's Heritage Foundation or whatever. The fact is there is something happening in our government where this is how people are feeling. And, to have Anna sit there and act like this stuff isn't true or to minimize it is absolutely crazy. We'll look at a little bit more because I think he's covering a clip. I think it's probably even the clip that I was going to cover.
Anna, with you guys, Ana Kasparian tweeted it the other day. This is her running a different correction, but we can. But you guys remember? Let me see if I can find it really quickly. Ana Kasparian, Majority Report, Kamala.
Okay, I'm gonna move because I don't want to put you guys through it. So, all right.
Vicious that this all happened. And one more time for the people in the back. This is Anna admitting she was wrong about Project 2025.
All right, back on TYT. Cenk and Anna with you guys. More news.
So I just want to address something. I was wrong about Project 2025. MAGA hates Project 2025, and I thought that Donald Trump actually cared about his base because in his first term, he seemed to be swayed by his.
That's not an apology, though. So Anna really needs to calm down. MAGA does not hate Project 2025. I don't think that this is necessarily Project 2025, but we can call it Project Doge or whatever. That sounds good, which really sounds bad. And say whatever this is, they don't hate it. They are actually with it. In hindsight, because this took place a couple weeks ago. In hindsight, when you look, these people are literally pushing for war. Like they say war is good, it's base. Trump is keeping us safe by bombing Yemen. I mean, have you ever heard anything so delusional? It's delusional. Obviously, it's a lot of stuff online, so I always want to take a broader look and say that I don't think that anybody who's not online and would know about these kind of movements towards war would be excited about it. I don't believe that, but I'll tell you, online, that representation it looks hysterical, and not in a good way, like, ha, 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 hysterical. Like, no. Like, it's like, bro, get it together. Like, seriously. But Anna still runs cover. MAGA base doesn't like it, but Who told you that? They called you? I know. All right, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.